Look, guys, by now I'm sure that the vast majority of you have seen this story with Rampage Jackson because it hasn't just been involved with the MMA community. It has gone completely mainstream. Everybody under the sun has been talking about it. Everybody on the internet has been talking about it. If you are interested in my channel and what I have to say, I'm going to be reacting to everything for you today. We have everything in chronological order at the time of recording this video, which is the 26th of August, 2025. And more importantly, after we're done this, we are going to be taking a look at the internet's reaction to everything today, especially with people, you know, really dogging into Strickland, Chael, Sonnen. We're going to cover all of it for you today. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. So, of course, you've all seen the clip. I have seen a bunch of YouTubers getting their videos flagged for violence. So, unfortunately, I will not be playing this video for you. Again, you've all probably seen it by now. Rampage Jackson takes down this pro wrestler, and I believe the punch count to his unconscious body was 27. I could be wrong about that regardless. It's almost 30 shots, and they were all connecting as well, okay? We're going to bring you through everything that's been happening with this entire situation. So before that, though, this is when this pro wrestler, excuse me, the name of the pro wrestler is escaping me right now, but this is kind of what started everything. So this guy thought that Rampage Jackson was part of a bit, and we'll just react to everything and we go through it. And then, of course, when we're done this, like I said, we're going to get into the internet's reaction for everything, okay?
You don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little...
So this was one of those fake props, which is very, very, very important to note over there. Very important to note. He didn't just take a full can of something and smash it upside his head.
Oh, you don't...
So Rampage Jackson, of course, getting pissed off about that.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
So he's pissed off because this guy just came up and smashed him in the head with something. It's understandable, and so this is what some people have been talking about, how it's understandable for Raja to want to retaliate. If he were to retaliate to something like this, then I'd be behind him. Then I'd be like, okay, yeah, you can't just assume that somebody's part of this bit. But of course, we're going to get into it, and the dude ends up apologizing for this because it was one big misunderstanding with this entire thing.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was
So
that?
again, he's still, like, you can just tell by his demeanor, he thinks that he's part of the bit, right? He's not just, like, intimidating him for no reason.
Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will. We're good.
I will fuck him up, bro.
So Rampage Jackson pissed off. And you can even tell in his face, man, he's a little bit confused by this whole thing so far.
Play that shit.
Sorry about that.
Nah, I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will. I got you.
I do not play that
Hey,
shit
look, he still looks confused by the whole thing. Honestly, can you not tell?
at all.
Nah, I got you. You good.
Rampage Jackson freaking out about this entire thing.
You don't know me?
So that was the entire bit of what happened and why Rampage Jackson decided to do what he ended up doing. And now, after that, Rampage Jackson had an apology to him.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were a worker.
See, I didn't know. I thought you were a worker. I believe that's what he said right there, but he apologized. And what did Rampage just say? Sorry about that.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know.
He said, I appreciate it. That is literally kind of like accepting an apology. See, it's a little bit difficult to tell exactly what he's saying, but he pointed to the camera, and I'm not going to lie, with that explanation, if Raja shows up, he's a streamer, he's part of this event, he's kind of backstage with all these guys, it's understandable for him to think that Raja's part of, is having an entire bit going on here. It's understandable for him to think that, but at the end of the day, I guess you can't just assume, right? It's a little can like that, though, that's the problem. It's not a big deal, and it definitely doesn't what Raja did to him.
We're gonna work it out. Well, he's gonna come out on your matches. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it.
And again, he said, I get it. So it seems like he apologized, he did a good job, and Raja understands that. But we continue on with Raja right before he's doing what he's about to do.
Me off, bro. It didn't even hurt. It just pissed me off. And shit pissed me off.
So he's pissed off. He just has a little bit of a temper and an ego that he needs to get fixed with this.
And I'm gonna have to get him back. They said I can go in the ring and get his ass. I don't even know what I'm gonna do to him. Bro, my dad.
I don't even know what I'm going to do to him. He just knows that he wants to get him inside the ring.
Do shit. I'm gonna fake crash out. All right, bet.
Now somebody said fake crash out, and he said, "All right, bet."
You about to see? You about to see how fake of a crash out I am?
You about to see a fake crash out. Now I'm not familiar. Is this Abba? I'm pretty sorry if I'm not familiar with them. But anyways,
so I get it today. Am I really gonna fight him? Yeah, I'm gonna punch his ass for real.
So with this whole thing, man, I can't believe that I mean, we're not exactly talking about a logical guy over here, right? it's crazy to me that somebody was like, okay, this is exactly what I'm going to do. Like, there's no way that he can win this, right? Unless Rampage offers up some insane money for him at court.
Believe in me getting disrespected too. I'm too nice. Bet. That shit was
so his chat, and this is this is his chat kind of gaslighting him into doing it. But again, you can't have the responsibility on the chat. It's on Raja. How are you listening to some random people online? Like, when I'm streaming, if there's a guy annoying me a little bit, like, at best, I'll say, like, okay, don't spam or something. We're going to have to time you out. That's literally all there is to it. If you are somebody who gets gaslit by your chat, it gets pissed off by people in your chat, especially following, like, you know, with the antics that Raj has been doing right here, they're not exactly people that you should be listening to, man.
I'm telling you that right now. How many subs to knock him out? That's a good question. 50 subs to knock him out.
50 subs to knock him out, he's going to say. So he's going in there planning to hurt him. And if you guys saw the video, of course, you probably did it this time. This was attempted murder. With the amount of shots that he actually ended up landing and landing hard, that's absolutely attempted murder. And if you're wondering what I think about this entire situation, I think that he needs to go to jail for a very long time. We do not need people like that in society.
If he hits me back for real, I don't give a fuck. I want him to. Y'all want me to teabag him? People think this shit's sweet. People think this shit's a fucking game. Hey, you're right, Joel. I gotta show him.
And you know what? If you were to just listen to this and stream, you would think that he's kind of just like playing it up, to be honest with you. But he's actually hurt. Like this post over here said, clearly stemming from his fragile ego getting hurt by his chat.
Some form of respect. Then they don't train no goddamn martial arts. I'm really going to hit him. I'm telling you. What should I do, chat? Should I pick him up? Should I slam him first or hit him? W if I should slam him first. I'm not fucking around.
That's it. It's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane what we're hearing coming out of his mouth right now.
You don't think I can do it, Maggie? Bet.
How are you getting gaslit? Like, oh my god, you don't think I can do it? What did he just say? Maggie? Is that what he said?
Yeah, can't never call me a bitch. Fuck this dude. Oh, you think he's stronger than me? All right, Suave, watch. Shut the f up.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Suave. I bet you wouldn't be talking like this if you was in front of me, nigga. Chat, watch what I do to him. Tony, I'm gonna show you.
Oh my god, he just keeps going. I don't think I've seen this entire full clip of him. He just keeps going. He doesn't stop. He keeps talking about who's going to hurt this person, and he goes on to hurt this person.
Show you, Tony.
A few moments.
We're going to stop it right there. Okay, we're going to stop it right there because, again, we don't want this video to get flagged. Now, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the wrestler, guys. We also had a health update on Psycho Stu. Psycho Stu, is that the person's name? Regardless. This is what one of the posts said. I know this is all over the media right now, and I have absolutely nothing to say regarding what transpired, but I want everyone who's concerned for Stuart Smith to know that he's awake now, but in bad shape. So please keep him in your prayers. It's going to be a long road to recovery. And with the amount of shots that he took, guys, it absolutely probably is going to be a long road, man. Fearbuck also posted this. Pro wrestler Psycho Stu is awake and speaking in the hospital today, though he sustained broken facial bones and lost several teeth. He reportedly choked on his own blood and teeth after being hit by Raja Jackson while already unconscious. Yeah, and Raja Jackson knows how to throw a punch too. He's Rampage's son. He's been training MMA, and he is a very violent man. So after that, Raja Jackson, which, sorry about that, guys. It's a little bit out of order. We didn't gather this. I have somebody do this for me prior to the video, so I didn't know. It's a little bit out of order over here, but this is Raja Jackson after hitting and fleeing the scene. This clip I've seen.
Motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me.
Is that blood all over him? Oh my god, I haven't seen that part.
Tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. People like this, and you can't have egos like this on the loose. You can't. You absolutely can't. I don't understand how anybody under the sun is talking about, like, because I swear online, you see, I would say it's a good 75, 25, 25 being on the side of Raja Jackson. I don't understand with what we just saw here with this entire context how anybody could be on Raja Jackson's side about this.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro.
Oh, somebody trying to bring you into a bit? Somebody trying to have a good time with you? The wrestler seemed like an actual nice person.
Real shit!
Come on, man. We're leaving, man. We're walking away, bro. Let's not take it serious. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go.
I haven't seen this far into the clip, so are they calling him back? What did they call him back for? I didn't hear.
Roger, I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't understand how his cameraman's still with him. The cameraman should be like, nope, I want absolutely no part of this. Get me away from this crazy person.
I don't give a fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit?
Let's go.
You ain't gonna.
You guys trying to jump me? What did they try to do? They didn't try to do anything to you. The guy even looked confused when you were freaking out because he got hit with a can, which wasn't even a real can.
Do shit to me, bro.
Let's go,
you can't do shit to me. You can't fuck with me, bro.
Let's go.
You can't fuck with me.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Unbelievable.
Let's go.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen that far into the clip, so I'm glad we had a little bit of context for that, and I have also seen this. Earlier this month, Rampage Jackson revealed that he saved up bail money for his son Raja since he knew that he wasn't going to college. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this. He knew his son Raja was going to get in trouble, and if you follow Rampage Jackson at all, honestly, I can't say that I'm surprised about what his son ended up going through just now.
Rogers and his oldest son whole life.
Sorry, it's a little bit low volume here, but I have it maxed out on Twitter for you.
I knew them two wasn't going to college, and my two Japanese kids, I knew that it was going to college, so I saved up college tuition for the two Japanese kids and bail money for Roger and his brother. So
shouldn't that be a little bit of a red flag if you're so worried about your own son that you're saving up bail money? Shouldn't that be a red flag? Shouldn't you want to teach your son otherwise to maybe not have this happen to him? Educate him, put him in. You know what's crazy too? If somebody's involved in martial arts, it's always crazy to me. And let me stop you for just a second, okay? I've been involved with martial arts for the vast majority of my life. And one of the reasons I actually ended up getting into martial arts was, well, don't get me wrong, I was extremely interested in martial arts, but my mom thought it would be good for me because growing up, I had a major temper problem. Martial arts fixed me. It taught me discipline. It was an outlet for all of my aggression. And you see that transformation with a lot of people. And now I'm like and I'm sorry, it's going to sound egotistical, but I'm a very laid back, well-tempered individual. I don't understand how that doesn't happen to people. I know that a lot of crazy people end up getting involved in MMA, and I've definitely seen those people. I just don't understand how you can go through all of this discipline, all of this hard work, all of the respect having for your opponents going through battle. I don't understand how you can't come across like a better person and a little bit more of a somebody who, I guess, respects the idea of violence and the dangers of it in real life. I've never understood how people don't undergo that transformation when they're involved in MMA, and Raja Jackson is one of those guys.
If you go to jail, I'm just going to bail him out.
Did he say if he goes to jail, I'm just going to bail him out?
If you go to jail, I'm just going to bail him out.
Yeah, and honestly, that's probably what's going to happen, because at this moment, at the time of recording this video, Raja Jackson, I believe there's nothing that's happened to him, okay? But Rampage ended up putting out a statement over here, okay? I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've been confirmed that the wrestler Stuart Smith, aka Psycho Stu, is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit on the side of the head moments before Smith's match. Raja was told that he could get his payback in the ring. I thought it was a part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and to Kick for the situation. All right. Really, guys, there's not too much that we can say about this besides it's obviously just a PR reply. They're working overtime, man. You really think that Rampage would start make a statement like this? Come on. What did they get? What did he get? Why am I having a blank on what's this called? Community noted, excuse me. The incident prior to the wrestling match in the ring occurred hours beforehand. Rampage insinuates the two events occurred closely at a time as if his son's actions were an immediate response to something which is false. Raja's actions were premeditated, not heat of passion. Very true. Very, very true. And what do you expect from a man? It's wrong to defend Raja's actions, but at the same time, it's understandable for a father to just want to defend his son, especially a father who's put away a bunch of bail money for him. He obviously saw this type of thing coming, but it doesn't stop there because people are also really upset with this very, very long video from Chael Sonnen. He ended up posting it on YouTube, and it is over 12 minutes long. We're not going to be watching this together. Essentially, Chael just ends up doing a little bit of damage control like Rampage Jackson is for Raja. And actually, at the time of recording this video, Chael uploaded another video on the situation. I have not watched that yet, but my point being, everybody's mad at Chael Sonnen. He's kind of dismissing it. And Sean Strickland also piped up and had something to say about the situation, which I'm going to show you right here, okay? Jackson's kid shouldn't go to jail. Prison should always be a last resort. I was arrested at 19 for 2 felony GBIs, and wow, I might be showing my lack of intelligence over here, but I'm not familiar with what a GBI is, okay? I would have spent 5 to 6 years in prison if the DA had its way. After the 6 years in a cell, coming out with nothing, being indoctrinated with gangs and violence, I guarantee I would have killed someone. There was one guy telling me about how he picked up a murder charge, and I remembered being impressed by him. That would have been my future. Instead, I pled and took 100 days in jail or work release, a ton of anger management, and a decent amount of victim restitution after a miserable 2 years of court. Luckily, a lawyer took my case for free because I didn't have a dollar to my name. Bottom line is it's not about the person in prison, it's about who they become when they're out of prison, and I believe if I wasn't offered that deal, I'd be dead today and more likely would have resulted in someone else's death as well. My 2 cents, rehabilitation over prison always. I struggle with these types of things, and I understand, and I know that there are people out there that change, but we have to recognize that the vast majority of people do not change. The vast majority of people. And this, when I spoke about struggling with this, because I'm a man of faith, and it's very difficult for me to live my life going around like, okay, who are you as a flawed individual judging other people who are also flawed? Like, who are you to do that, right? But I can't help it. I can't help it because I know that I'm better than somebody like Raja Jackson. I would never in a million years dream of doing something to somebody like Raja Jackson did. Like, of course, like, in self-defense scenarios, that's different, of course, but I'm talking about just going up and hurting someone the way that Raja did. It wouldn't even cross my mind, and that wouldn't cross my mind for a lot of people. So I struggle internally with these types of things because I know that I'm better. But at the grand scheme of things, we're not, and we have to give people the benefit of the doubt. But the benefit of the doubt also will more than likely lead to Raja Jackson just hurting somebody again. No normal, sane person does what Raja Jackson did. What if the rehabilitation doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? Are we just going to go out there? And I guarantee that a lot of people would be feeling differently if it was your family member that just got beaten to death. I guarantee you that you'd probably want him locked up forever. I believe that locking him up forever is the proper thing to do. More than likely, these people do not change. Violent people do not change. Somebody who would get so worked up off of something so minuscule and got gaslit into ending someone's life, that was attempted murder. That was attempted murder. People like that don't change. And I don't, again, that's why I'm struggling, because who am I to say, right? I'm a flawed individual myself. I can't help but think that I'm better than somebody like that, but I do understand Sean's point. So a lot of people were really dogging on Rampage, Raja, Chael, and Sean Strickland. Now, we can finally get into the internet's grand reaction about this entire thing, guys. By the way, if you're enjoying the video, please hit like and subscribe. Your time is very valuable, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching, okay? Godsods had this to say about the situation. Bro got rage baited by a bunch of 12-year-olds into ruining his life. I can't believe that. How? I almost think that he would have, like, had to want to hurt somebody, you know? You cannot write a better script if you were the prosecution team. This is a slam dunk dream case. Yep. There's no way that he can get out of this unless he's like having a significant amount of money. There's no way. With all of those clips that are out on the internet right now, crazy. Memo for all the degenerates out there: if a man looks knocked out, stop punching. You will go to jail and it doesn't make you look tough. You look like an idiot with mental problems. I mean, I'm in Canada and self-defense does not exist. So if somebody comes to hurt you, you should just lie there and take it. It doesn't make you look tough and you'll go to jail. Either way, the Canada way. And I love it so much. During the trial, chat, should I knock out the judge? He's disrespecting me. Juror number 4 thinks I'm a bitch. Oh, that's actually really good, man. That's actually really, really good. I know that people have been dogging on people making jokes about this too. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I have a sense of humor, okay? Unleash had this to say about the situation. Guys, I'm starting to think Rampage Jackson may not be a great father. Here's the thing. I don't think that Rampage is like the best guy in the world. I'll say that. But he is entertaining to watch. Like, I love watching the Jackson podcast. I do. Rampage is a funny guy, but with all of the things he's said, all of the things that he's done over the years, he seems like he has some specific violent tendencies, I will say. You know, maybe Raja got it from somewhere. He's always calling Raja a bitch too. I don't remember if we actually looked at the clip, but there was a clip of Raja going on where he was like, my dad can't call me a bitch no more. My dad can't call me a bitch now. It's like, oh my God, all right, Rampage. All right. Raja Jackson is clearly a mental case and a danger to society. He needs to be put in prison and should be required to take anger management classes and a mental evaluation. And does anger management ever actually work for somebody? I know that Sean just sat down and said that something along those lines would work for him, but I can't imagine it ever working. Like, okay, you're taking an angry person, you're sitting them down, making them take anger management courses. I imagine that's just going to make them more angry. I don't understand, man. MMA Joey had this to say. When no charges are pressed on Raja Jackson because it was a work gone wrong, I expect a full pitchforks and lots of hard R's from the MMA community who only pretend to care because it generates clicks. What Raja did was disgusting, but yeah, you know what, actually? I don't think that anybody should make this a thing. I'm trying to dodge the words, but saying race is okay. I don't think that anybody should be making it a race thing. I judge people by individuals, and I'm judging Raja as an individual, and Raja is somebody who should be going away for a very, very long time, okay? Let's continue on to what Mr. Beast said, and I'm sure you guys have seen this now. Dang, man, this hurts to see, especially because I read that he was a veteran that used wrestling as an outlet to get over PTSD. Genuinely, if anyone connected to him knows a way I can help, please reach out. If this kid is a fan or I can help with hospital bills, I don't know, but I'll help. I love that. I'm interested to reply to. Mr. Beast, a real one. People always want to hate him because they feel like he has an ulterior motive for helping people, but who cares as long as people getting the assistance they need. I hope that Mr. Beast actually was able to help because he does do good things, man. And I guarantee you that he would probably pay, not even probably, he would pay for those hospital bills, man. The fact that Rampage is concerned about his son's status with Kick and not the attempted murder is why our society is failing. Yeah, he definitely wants his son to have a future. Rampage himself probably also wants to stay on Twitch, Kick, excuse me. It's not shocking, I'll say that. It's not shocking. He cares about his son. He cares about the status with Kick because Rampage is probably doing very well over there, and Rampage has probably been making a lot of money over there, too. He's a moron. Dude took a wrestling match serious. Now tries to talk and convincing himself that he did the right thing. This is a classic case of I effed up, but I'll delude myself into thinking that I did the right thing because of my ego. Yeah, like, he didn't even just take a wrestling match serious, though. He didn't take a wrestling match serious. He wanted to commit murder on that man. He wanted to just kill him. Beat him up. It wasn't anything about like, oh my god, he took a wrestling match serious. This dude was just straight up violent. The Raja Jackson shit is exactly why not everyone should be famous. He clearly has anger and mental health issues, and the chat trolling him fed into it and caused him to probably kill someone. Yep. And I don't care, man. He had a concussion 2 days ago. First of all, I don't even know if I believe that, man, but I agree with that. Concussions don't lead to attempted murders. He's fine. He's fine. He wanted to hurt somebody. Get him out of here. We don't need people like that in society. Raja Jackson rained down 20 plus punches on an unconscious man. Felt no remorse, empathy, guilt. Would have killed him if not stopped. Rampage raised a psychopath, not just someone troubled. This is a danger to society. The real kind. What can we say to that? Very well said. Very well said. If he wouldn't have stopped, and he wasn't going to stop, and he did not want to stop, and he didn't care. He cared about his dad not being able to call him a bitch. That's what he wanted to care about. He's like, my dad can't call me a bitch anymore. Yeah, he would have killed that guy. He should be charged with attempted murder, man. Your son threw 22 haymakers at an unconscious man like a total lunatic. He needs to be locked up. I agree. I agree. Hang on. What's the reply say over here with a lot of likes, okay? There's a bit of Raja telling someone on the phone that they told him to really slam and punch the guy. Some promoter really told his MMA kid with zero pro wrestling experience to really punch and slam that guy. No. No. With all of those punches when he's clearly unconscious, and with what he was doing too, this was not part of an act. Not part of an act at all. With those other clips, talking to his chat, what should I do? Should I knock him out? Don't play with me. Things like that, no. Wasn't part of the bit at all. He should be locked away for good, man. I've trained with various martial artists over the span of 18 years. Through that time, I learned that fighters have a level of respect and understanding to people that you rarely see regarding the human form and safety because they know how fragile it can be. Over my time, I don't think I've ever seen something like this. That kid is an animal and he should have his license revoked. The fact that Rampage Jackson is even close to making excuses is terrible coming from a professional fighter because he knows that this is not acceptable at all. When a man is down and out, you have nothing left to prove. Any professional fighter doing this to a man and that is not in an octagon with a trained and professional referee to stop the fight deserves to be up for an attempted murder charge because it's exactly what that was. The kid needs a psych evaluation because that's not right at all. Completely unacceptable. I thought again, all of that was very well said like we've been talking about, and especially this part over here. I learned that fighters have a level of respect and understanding to people that you rarely see regarding the human form and safety because they know how fragile it can be. That's what I was talking about with being involved in martial arts. It's crazy to me that stuff like this actually ends up happening. Smash JT had this to say, as a father myself, I would be 1, questioning where I went wrong parenting, and 2, fully expecting my son to be doing some serious hard time in prison. Excuses to the rest of the world here are completely meaningless. I agree with that. Hang on. Rampage Jackson said on Joe Rogan's podcast that his son was possessed by demons? What? Dude, yeah, and he had to have known something was up with Raja because he had bail money set aside for Raja, which is insane. But yeah, that'd be the first thing that I'd be questioning. I'd be like, I cannot believe I raised a kid that would do that to somebody. I can't in a million years imagine that ever happening to me, man. Crazy. Mr. Obvious had this to say. He needs to 100% press charges. This was an attempted murder. We demand justice. People will not forget, dude. People are going to forget. Are you kidding me? Everyone online is just looking for the next outrage of the day. I give it a good 4 days from the time of posting this video before everybody ends up forgetting it. Maybe it'll circle around the MMA community, but I'm talking about the mainstream that it's been reaching, you know? Dr. Sherry had this to say about the situation. It's pathetic that Rampage is more worried about his son's kick status than the fact that he tried to murder someone. The twisted obsession with clout over basic human decency is exactly why our society is rotting. Wake up, people. Like, I can't believe that stuff like that has to be said. You know? The twisted obsession with clout over basic human decency. It's not even basic human decency. Like, that is the guy did try to murder somebody, man. He was counting on his son being a millionaire star like he was, and if that doesn't happen, he's going to have a perpetual teenager to support the entire life. So yeah, he's upset. Oh my god. Yeah, it seems like he really is a little bit more worried about that, man. According to Rampage Jackson, he tried to kill the guy because I'm not... I'm not no fucking bitch, bro. To which I say, Rampage Jackson is the tiniest, smelliest, most fragile little bitch that ever watched the face of the earth. There's never been a bitchier bitch than him, okay? I think the smelliest was a little bit unnecessary, but I'm not no fucking bitch, bro, he said. You know how we were just talking about Rampage and his reaction to all of that? Well, why don't you check out an old video for now if you want to continue watching the channel where we talk about the Jackson podcast and some drama that went down there. I'd love to have you over there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, everybody.